Joe Reinagel, Jason Minix, The Blitz.
It is The Blitz here on San Antonio Sports Star, ESPN AM 1250, 94.5 FM. I'm Jason Minix. He is Joe Reinagel. If you're just getting in the car, we're going to have a little carryover from the last hour. We will get into Sean Payton retiring from the Saints, what it means for the Dallas Cowboys in the future, and another reason to be mad at Anthony Davis. That dude could be the reason Sean Payton isn't head coach of the Dallas Cowboys today.
Oh, my
Anthony
goodness.
Davis. But a couple of quick things. According to a couple people that sent me quick DMs, Bill Miller has stopped charging for tea refills.
Oh, well, good.
I haven't been since I had to do that. I don't know.
Well, then now you'll go back.
Maybe. I mean, outside of breakfast stockers, I haven't been there in a long time. And typically it's because somebody else has picked them up.
You know, I was always one that I think Bill Miller barbecue isn't horrible.
I mean, it
It's
is what
okay.
it is.
Right.
What it is. I mean,
It's okay.
it's fast food barbecue. If
Yeah.
you need barbecue fast,
I thought it, yeah, I think it's okay.
and their fried chicken isn't bad either. But
Right,
you know,
right. Chicken strips.
when you're a barbecue place and you're best known for iced tea and fried chicken or cream corn, that's a problem. When the first thing you think of and say is great isn't barbecue, and you're a barbecue place.
Yep, that's true.
I think that says a lot, right?
that says a lot.
And a couple people have said saying I'm going to Bill's is acceptable. I don't know.
Going to Bill's?
If you're leaving for lunch, I'm going to Bill's. Some people say that's acceptable. I don't know if you're in a group that's in the rewards program at Bill Miller Barbecue. Maybe we're going to Bill's, not Bill Miller's. And one guy says Bill Miller's is a barbecue place in Corpus Christi. Ron, I don't know if you're listening in Corpus or where you're listening from, if you're on sasportstar.com or the internets, but there's about 1,000 Bill Miller locations around San Antonio.
Yeah, they're everywhere. And that's why we call them Bill Miller's.
Yes. But they do
Right?
have great chicken strips.
They have great chicken strips and breakfast tacos. They're
All right.
fabulous.
So Reinagel, and we've had some discussion here in the break. Really, James Pledger, our producer,
Yeah, he's
trying to
concerned.
be the voice of reason here, the voice of conscience.
He is.
Are you really about to ruin a marriage with your
Well, that's
story?
unusual as it is. Him being the voice of reason over there.
It's never happened before. Generally speaking, there's that line that you go, I don't know if I should do this. Pledge doesn't know what that means.
Oh, okay. Because I'm going to tell you, and first of all, I mean, I don't think I'm going to ruin anybody's fiance or engagement or marriage or whatever the case may be. But, this is a story that I like to tell because, sometimes you're that close to greatness.
That close to hitting the lottery.
Hitting the lottery. Being in a suite for the AFC Championship game next weekend.
Being in a suite at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. 3
Absolutely.
weeks, whenever it is.
Are we not going to be in a suite at the Super Bowl in 3 weeks?
No.
Okay.
In Minnesota, we weren't even in the building. it was across the street where the media watched the Super Bowl. Then when the game was over, we got to walk across. So we watched on TV.
Now, see, Pledge is worried about Mahomes and his girlfriend, Brittany. I'm worried about my wife and her daughter.
Uh-huh.
By telling this story.
As you should be. As a girl dad. And
Right.
You've got 5 daughters.
Yes,
You've dealt with a lot.
I have.
Yes.
And Maggie's got a daughter and a son, right? So, but her daughter, Courtney, went to Texas Tech.
Okay.
Okay. And she tells the story that, she was at a party one night and Patrick Mahomes was, he
was there.
He kind of liked her.
Oh.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
goo eyes or whatever. And they got together and kissed. And as the story goes, that's as far as it went because
That's all she told her mom and dad.
Well, that Courtney claims that he's not a very good kisser.
Okay.
So, and keep in mind, this is back at Texas Tech before Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes.
Well, he was Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he was.
He was a rock star there. I would imagine that a lot of I would imagine that Patrick Mahomes had no issues at Texas Tech.
Probably not, except with this young lady.
So what you're saying is your daughter Courtney made out with Patrick Mahomes. He was a bad kisser.
I didn't
and that's
say they
as far...
made out. They kissed.
All right.
All right.
So they're at a party.
Right.
They kissed.
Yes.
He wasn't a good kisser.
Wasn't a good kisser. So that's where it ended.
I think he's a bum.
And then obviously, well, so did she. And obviously that, now he's Patrick Mahomes, $440 million later.
Owner of the Royals. Boy, could you imagine you're such a St. Louis Cardinals fan? He owns Whataburger.
Well, that's a pretty smart move.
Well, he's worth more than 440.
Yeah, well, of course he is, and he's going to be. But I'm just saying what we know, right? And
So if he were a better kisser, or if Courtney had lesser standards, you're saying that it could be her right now spraying the crowd at Arrowhead with a bottle of champagne?
it could be, and I could have been right there with her, spraying another bottle of
Instead,
champagne.
You're
Yes.
working 2 jobs.
And I bet you that wasn't cheap champagne either.
No.
It was probably good. Dom Perignon or maybe a Cristal. I mean, who knows?
It was Corbell's.
You think so?
Did you see the bottle? I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you've never had a good bottle of champagne. You're a Boone's Farm guy.
No, I'm not. That's Rudy. Rudy J in the morning loves his Boone's
He
Farm.
likes a little Boone's
And his
Farm.
Mad Dog 2020. Rudy just had a birthday party where they had nothing but Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog 2020.
Then everybody woke up the next day feeling like
Yeah.
yuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. But that's how Rudy rolls, man.
Well, I know he likes his cigars. That's
he
for
does.
sure. Yeah.
He does. He'll spend money on a good cigar, but alcohol, if he's having a party, if it's for him only, it's good stuff. If he's sharing, you're getting Mad Dog. You want grape or orange. And I can't even look at this
No,
stuff.
I can't do that.
I had a night in high school with Mad Dog 2020 orange. And let's just say between me, a guy named Bud Cardona, and a guy named, I think it was Brian Muzzy. Let's just say the inside of Cardona's car. There wasn't enough quarters at the car wash.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, did you ever in high school or anywhere else, college, whatever, in the Navy, you get so drunk and you get sick, and the last thing you ate, you never eat again?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm in Alice, Texas, right? And you cruising around high school. We used to party quite a bit in Alice and at the VFW, and we'd get drunk. Well, there weren't, back then there weren't a bunch of Burger Kings and McDonald's and stuff that you could go to that were open 24 hours. So we went to the convenience store, the Maverick Market is what it was called, right there on the corner. I got some crackers and Vienna sausages. Dude, let me tell you something. Those things tasted worse coming back than they did going in. And I've never had one since, nor will I ever in my entire life. If I'm starving to death and all there is a Vienna sausage, adios, world.
You realize that you're going to get Vienna sausages now from everybody.
I don't.
When's your birthday? Pledge. He's gonna get you some little sausages.
Dude, I get nauseous just thinking about it. They're horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
I'm with you.
Vienna sausages.
I don't know how drunk you had to be to decide that's what you were going to eat, unless that convenience store had nothing else available.
Pretty damn drunk, obviously.
Obviously. Pledge, stop. Pledge is Google imaged Vienna sausage. I'm sober and those look disgusting.
Isn't that awful?
I mean, look at that. I mean, I can only imagine you puked those out and it looked like you were throwing up like 50 fingers or something.
Oh, dude. No, but it was like mashed fingers, right? Like dog food kind of stuff.
Man, as we get to know Reinagel, Vienna sausage.
No Vienna sausage.
That's his jam.
No.
Yeah,
that just makes me sick right now. I'm about to puke all over this microphone.
Well, and the thing that the fact that you brought up Mad Dog and Boone's Farm.
Right.
I mean, although
that's another high school story.
In Copper's Cove, Texas, they just recently, like in the last 3 years, started selling alcohol in Copper's Cove. We used to have to go over to Lampasas. And so you drive down Highway 190 Lampasas. There's a beer barn still there today, where you just drive through, get your stuff, and on you go, and then you cruise Key Avenue in Lampasas, right? That's what we used to used to do to get our alcohol, and the amount of Mad Dog at one point, and the girls always got the Strawberry Hill, and
Right.
it's just the idea, just the thought of that.
We would
that
drink
way.
Boone's Farm, but we would do it during finals. Because I don't know if you have the same thing, but you'd take a final and then you have like a 2-hour break before your next final. Guess what we were doing?
We didn't drink Boone's Farm that way. What we used to get, and I used to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's one of the reasons why I can't eat there anymore, because too many nights like what you just described after, when you work at KFC, towards the end of the night, you would always cook a lot of extra chicken and then mark it as throwaway and hook up all your friends. Right. And,
sure.
In Copper's Cove is right there by Fort Hood. So you were either in high school or everybody that worked there was either a high school student or a military spouse. Right.
Right.
And so you're feeding a lot of families from the military that way. So we always had chicken, and I had friends that worked, and across the parking lot was the Burger King. And so we would always trade back and forth. But I can't eat at KFC anymore too much, and too many bad nights where I saw it twice, and you just can't deal with the reversal, right?
Don't you hate that?
But I know the idea of the amount of alcohol, but we used to get those big KFC plastic cups.
Yeah.
That, like nobody else back then had the big plastic cups with the good lid. So I would steal sleeves of those for all of our friends and the parties and that sort of stuff. But at school, we used to get the Tropicana Twisters and Malibu rum. And that's what we would be drinking in first period at Copper's Cove. I remember our first period English teacher, Mr. Pollard. When did you guys start drinking so much orange juice? Because everybody in the class would have it. Good times.
Boy, I tell you, I'm happy to be here, lucky to be here, because the things that I did in my youth, I look back now and go, nobody survives that.
No. I mean, we used to drink out of the faucet on the side of the house.
Yes.
It's amazing we're all alive.
It's incredible, right? You'd leave the house at 9 a.m. and you come back when your mom called you in for dinner, and that was it. It's I don't know how we survived, but it was great growing up in a small town, wasn't it?
It really, well, yes. I mean, I look at, like, I got a scar on my face right here.
Yeah.
Right. Car surfing on Mike Donnelly's 1986 T-Bird. Car surfing. We weren't sober, right?
No, of course
Something
not.
ran across the road and he swerved, and I fell. Obviously, landed on my face. Get it up. They get me home. I wake up the next day. My mom wakes me up. The pillow was stuck to my face. Because of all the dry blood and then the amount of stitches and all that kind of stuff. And back then, that's just what happened.
That's what happened.
Now imagine all the people that get called when something like that happens.
No question. It would surf in the back of pickup trucks at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Alice was we're less than an hour from the beach near Corpus Christi.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'd go there and you'd surf. You just grab the pickup truck and be driving by. You just hang on the back of it and take off. We had a great time. But it'd be like, you look back and you think, geez, anything could have happened. And most of it's not good.
Most of it's not good. It's amazing. I think about some of the things that go on in other countries. When I was in the Navy, there's an old saying, only a sailor will believe in other sailor stories, because there's some things that happen across the world that just doesn't seem real, that you lived. And you talk about it now and it's there. But the idea, I think about, like, Vienna sausage. I can't ever do I want to see or smell Captain Morgan's ever again. But we will. And Friday, we're going to be doing our show over at Texas Cheer Liquor. The Blitz is going to be at Texas Cheer. And my guess is, Reinagel, that AD over there will have a bottle of Strawberry Hill for you, a bottle of Mad Dog, and some Vienna sausage that we'll get, because it's right there next to the Walmart. So we'll be able to go get you some. And I know, you're going to be going to Vegas this weekend. And instead of those fancy Vegas drinks, man, I think you and Maggie need to make it a Strawberry Hill Mad Dog kind of Vegas weekend.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, why not? Relive old times.
Absolutely, man. I mean, we'll get you, because I won't touch it. You'll get you doing Mad Dog during the show, then get you on that Southwest plane to Vegas. I think we got a plan.
Yeah, I'll need that little bag in the front of the seat there.
Well, I mean, who knows how long it's been there, but it works for a reason.
It does.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun time. All right, Rudy, I know you're listening. You're in charge of the Vienna sausages.
Stop it, Rudy. I love you, man. You wouldn't do that to me.
I am guessing that that Texas Cheer has Mad Dogs. Is Rudy? What is Rudy doing right now on your phone? Did he just FaceTime you?
No, he sent it out to all of us, but he sent a little deal. Yeah, he's listening to the Blitz.
Well, of course.
Which we appreciate, Rudy.
Absolutely.
And he's smoking a cigar.
Well, of course he is.
He's enjoying the day.
I mean, he's there. All right, so, Rudy, you know what you need to bring Friday to Texas Cheer.
Rudy, we're friends, buddy. No Vienna sausage.
He's rookie initiation. Pledge, I can't even look at a picture of that. Please stop. I mean, Pledge, I don't know if Pledge, what the hell
my
is that? Pledge, the Google images, and I don't know how you came up with that, but please.
It's just,
I mean,
SpaghettiO gelatin mold with Vienna sausages is what he's just pulled up.
Might be one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
Dude, I might pay somebody to eat that.
Isn't that your recipe that you make?
No.
Don't you put like SpaghettiOs on toast or something?
SpaghettiOs chili with no beans on toast with cheese. There's none of Vienna sausage in sight. I can't stand those things anyway, and I don't even have a drunken story to go with it. I just think they're disgusting.
They are disgusting. They were good that night, though, obviously, until they came back up.
I mean, I'll say the presentation on this is phenomenal.
That did take some work, though. I will say that. You're right.
No, that took no work. Well, I mean,
stack those Vienna sausages like that.
It just, I mean, that's somebody with way too much time on their hands. That is a poor dude that was told. Actually, it's quite the Minix move. I got to be honest. This is some guy that never cooks, whose wife or girlfriend said, "You need to cook." So he did that. So she will never ask him to cook again.
Dude, how impressive is that?
It's not.
None of the Vienna sausages are falling. And do you know how bad his hands smelled after he set up all those little weenies?
I don't know why you're impressed that all of those sausages are able to stand on their own. I'm just saying.
Well, they're smushed down in the gelatin mold that comes out of that can of Vienna sausages.
I'm just saying that's disgusting.
Well, at least it's healthy. He's got some spinach leaves with it. So
he classed it up a bit.
He did.
Pledge, please take that.
Yes,
down.
Please.
Although
killing me.
Screenshot that and tweet it out so the people know what we're talking about. Although do it on the Sports Star Twitter, because I don't know that I want that on mine. And Reinagel, that's going to be Reinagel's pinned tweet here in a bit. Maggie, I know what Joe wants for dinner. I mean, give me all the Dairy Queen tacos before giving me that.
Dude, that is disgusting. I'd eat a lot of things before I'd eat that. I promise you.
Dude, the Joe Reinagel Ken's TV going away party is going to be nothing but Vienna sausages at this point.
That's
because you know damn well, you put it on the screen.
Look at that.
If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you see what Pledge has Google imaged. And I don't know why that little dog's there, but that little dog even has a disgusted look on his face.
Yeah, that dog wouldn't even eat that.
That dog is looking at it going like, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, my gosh, Pledge. I thought we were friends.
I can't even say the name of the account where he found that. Just look at what that's called. Don't say it, though. You're a month into the job. And if you could read that if you're watching, that's fantastic.
Well, yeah. I got to say, though, I'm impressed that the wieners are standing up and there's stuff inside.
I don't know why you're so impressed by wieners that stand up. Well, I mean, they just haven't fallen over yet.
Well, I'm getting up there, Jason. You know what I mean?
At 60, what impresses you is pretty damn amazing.
Well, those aren't very big, though.
Apparently, they haven't had COVID. Or maybe they have.
Maybe they have. That's the problem.
Maybe they have.
Good Lord. I think we just lost the show completely.
You think?
Vienna sausages took over.
Did they announce the Baseball Hall of Fame yet? I mean, we were kind of tap dancing, although Pledge, instead of producing the show and looking for who made it and who didn't, has been looking at weenie photos on the internet.
I mean, I'm producing here, finding
Beans?
some quality content for the show.
And see, Rudolph says beans and Franks. No, Rudolph, because they're Vienna sausages. That's what those Franks are.
Yet, crispy dogs are one of the things you like the most.
I like hot dogs.
So you like full, not.
Dude, there's
minis.
something really nasty about a Vienna sausage. I don't know what it is. It's just nasty.